Okay, today on the ropes, I'm up here I'm up here with Coach Calvin. What's good?
What's good, man? Hey, man. Beautiful event that we had in Baltimore. And first and foremost, I want to thank my Lord, and I want to thank everybody that supported us and helped us, especially you. I mean, without you coming in every day saying what we was doing in here, I want to thank you. I want to thank Parks and Recreation, the mayor, all Showtime, Mayweather Promotion, Al Heyman, all the fighters that was on the card. It was just a beautiful camp. Thank you to Gervonta Davis. It was amazing, man. You know, from the press conference all the way here. Beautiful to everybody. I just want to thank the city of Baltimore, because I love my city. And all y'all answered the call, especially from the press conference. When I was at the press conference, I said to everybody, Baltimore, stand up. This is y'all city, and y'all actually show the world that we could put on world-class boxing. But it just wasn't about the boxing for real. It was about all of us coming together, celebrating our youth, celebrating our champions, celebrating our city, celebrating the people of Baltimore. And I thank you. I want to say thank you to the mayor, key to the city. Tank never had a parade, but you stepped up, man. You stepped up, gave him the key to the city, man, and show your appreciation of this youngin', man, doing amazing thing, man. I mean, it's so amazing, man, that we came together as a people. We had black, white, Chinese. We had all different ethnic groups in that building, man. And the main thing that Tank said, it was a kid, they called him Crime Stopper. We stopped the whole city for 2 days. 2 days, no violence. That says a lot. You know, when the president come out and say what he say about the city, you got to believe in your city. And I always tell everybody that I talk to, it takes a community to change things. So if you want things to be changed, we have to come together as a whole, as people, and make the changes that y'all want. It's the people. If y'all do that, man, y'all start seeing a lot of progress, man. And that's what we do here at Elton Boxing, man. We come together as a whole to make it happen. Whatever was on our plate, we're going to eat what's on our plate and look at the results at the end. And we had some great results with the GTD boys. All of them showed up. All of them put on a good show, man. And I just want to tell the world, thank you for believing in us and seeing that we made history. We definitely made history.
Coach, I'm going to tell you, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart, man, for believing in me. I want to thank Miss Kelly Swanson.
Yeah.
I want to thank Mr. Liddy Ellaby, the Bunny team. Man, that was the most amazing experience in my life, man. To come through that tunnel, just to look up, 15,000 screaming for Tank.
Ron, man.
He had the whole city.
Ron, man, and that says a lot, man. Mr. Pat, the commissioner, he even called and said to me, man, Calvin, thank you for giving us the opportunity to do it. And it's not just me. Tank wanted to come home and celebrate his city. He stayed home to train here. People asked him the question, would he be able to continue to do it here? And that question, wanders in the back of my head. But again, I'm like this. Whatever we're going to do to make it work, we're going to make it work with all our kids. But the main thing that I love, that he loved his kids. He loved his city. Sometimes I say he ain't listening, but he listening in his own way, And when he sit back and look at things, man, he's just trying to make it work because he understands the vision of what we're trying to do. We're trying to change the culture of Baltimore.
And one of the things you talked about, it's a learning process.
Yeah.
Because one of the things after that fight, the very next morning, what was he doing?
He was back in the gym. He was
in
running.
the gym?
Yeah, he was running. That surprised all of us. It really did. It reminded me when he was little, when he always stayed in the gym and put that work in, Floyd, thanks to Floyd too, he came out and he let Tank do his thing. He reflect back on his life and remember when he was young, so he's seeing what's going on. Man, when we came through that what you call it, man, I thought he was Mike Tyson with that crowd coming through that, man. It was amazing.
It was nothing like it. Because I showed you the video that my wife had from her seat, and just to see the 15,000 people,
man, they was in the ceiling. They was in the ceiling, and the main thing, man, Sam said, "Yo, they standing up," and man, you just seen a sea of people. And it was amazing, man. I mean,
from from that experience, Coach, what did Stephen Espinosa say to you?
He said, "Be back." This. I told you, this town have a rich history of boxing here. You know, and that's what we need here in Baltimore. We need these type of events come to Baltimore, man, so people can get exposed to it, so they can see different things, so they can sit there and say, "Our city doing this." You know, and that's what it's all about, man. It's creating avenues for the youth, creating avenues for the people of Baltimore, creating avenues. That's it.
Now, one of the things talked about after the fight was the unification.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on that, Coach?
Whatever happened, this I Tank and me reading this. Whatever contract that they put in front of us, that's the job. Simple as that. That's the job.
You've always said it.
That's the job. We understand that's what we're here for. We asked for this life. You know what I'm saying? And we doing it for our city. Tank always say, you support him, he fight for you. Get what I'm saying? We fighting for Baltimore. We fight for Baltimore because we always get the underhand. You know what I'm saying? And it's just
especially with the bad press of certain individuals have said about.
Yeah, I mean, but we've been getting that for a while, but we resilient every time. We come out on top. Thank you, President, to tell you the truth, because we just showed you wrong again. You know, and it was amazing that he said that, and then you see what we did. You know, and that says a lot about us. You know what I'm saying? And some things that he said was true. You know what I'm saying? But I believe if we go back how we used to do, we used to have block cleanup. You know what I'm saying? We had to get more involved with our community, more involved of the state of the area that we live in. You know what I'm saying? A friend of mine's, I went over his house one day and I was in his house, man. I forgot that I was in the projects because his house looked immaculate in the inside, and that's how we need to carry it. You know, if you say you truly love your city, Baltimore City is made up of communities. You know what I'm saying? Take care of your community. Take care of your house. You know, if nobody don't belong in there, they shouldn't be there. That's the way I carry it. You know, here you see how it's set up. We know what's going on in here. You know, so that's all I'm saying to the city of Baltimore, man. Take care of your house.
Speaking of the matter of fact, Tank. Not only did you work out in that morning, he came by. You didn't even know.
Because this is what I did. Once camp is over for an individual, I get ready for the next person that's coming in and start getting on. I threw everything away. I took all this training stuff, bagged it all up, was putting it up until he come back in. You know, he said, "Man, where my stuff at?" You know, and I said, "Man, I wasn't expecting to see you no time soon." You know, but he came right back in here. So now I had to go prep the stuff, get it all ready for him popping up now. So I got to put a popped up stuff in here and have it ready for him.
So he wants to always stay ready now.
Yeah, he knows what's down the line.
Yeah.
He knows what's down the line. So what he's trying to do, and I like the guys that's helping them stay focused. You get what I'm saying? Because that's what it's all about. You know, sometimes we go through learning curves, and that young man trying to find himself. Remember I told you it's 3 components. Gervonta, the businessman, Tank, the fighter, Davis, the family man. So once he start finding himself, you get what I'm saying? And it comes with maturity. I look at my life when I was his age, I say, I better be in his position than with the position that I was in. You know, I lost 10 years of my life at that age, you know. So what I'm saying to everyone, man, you know, it takes time for everybody because nobody is built with a manual. It comes from the learning, the education, and the people that's around you when you're young growing up. You know, and I say this again, if you're trying to do something in life, get with somebody that's in that field and talk to them to help you get where you're going at. It's like a counselor, and I guarantee you will see results.
I got to ask you about one young man before I wrap up because I'm going to go actually see him later on, and that's Jaleel Hackett.
Oh, man, Jaleel, he can't wait. He came to me and thanked me. He said, man, he learned so much in the period of time that he was down here, but Jaleel always had it. He a hard worker, him and his dad, you know what I'm saying? Anybody asked me anything about him, which they have, you know what I'm saying? I gave him nothing but praises because I know he's going to do the right things.
Coach, man, I really appreciate your time. I appreciate the whole experience, man. I was telling my wife, man, it was amazing, man.
Yeah,
that was amazing.
Yeah. I mean, it's something that makes you, when you really look at it, and it's not the first time we did that. We did that with Shake and Bake, but this time, this was history. If you got them tickets, you got a picture with Tank, save it, because people are going to be talking about this.
I'm saving my press pass. I'm going to frame it, everything.
Yeah. It's history. It's history. It is history. You know, so I just hope we can just keep doing these things in Baltimore as a team, as a people, and as a whole.
I really appreciate your time on The Ropes, Coach.
Thank you.
All right, we out.